Alright, so I guess this is a Phantom of the orchestra. Just testing everything out. I think when we first go in here, it's lower as far as the power levels. So I don't think we're gonna use our strongest heroes, guardians, because this is like 91k, almost 92k. Step into the astral plane. Enemy skill. This is a new skill. Fabric between realities has worn thin in this place. Heroes may move to the astral world with a special ability. Okay, so seeing is believing. Let's see. I looked at some of the other reviews for it, and it's like mixed. One thing I noticed is, I guess the Stone Cold team is not going to be the best team. Physical attacks do less, so we're looking at more magic. So with that being said, let's get a team that has some magical attack here. So we got this. I already got that. I don't want that. As I start to note, I have a lot of physical attacking ones, but let's see. The Groove Keeper. We'll do the Groove Keeper, and who will we add? I don't remember right off bat who's what, but that's already 200. That's super strong. So it's like we're gonna get in there and just beat them up too quick. I think what I'll do is, since I have these two, I'll go ahead and remove this one and put Lars in, and we'll put Krista in. There we go. We didn't really boost it up that much from where we had it before. We'll go to battle, but I don't think it's going to take that long because we're just so overpowered. So it may be like a couple hits and that's it, but at least we get to see something. Awesome. That's all this reality. Astral world. Maybe I think the boss, he's probably immune to what I'm doing. I may be wrong. Like I said, I'm more of a hands-on type of person. Reading it, what I get in pictured in my mind, and what reality really is. It suddenly meets, So it's always been a hands-on thing with me. Just doing it, trial and error. And that's like my learning method. Okay, we're not really getting too much here. We got 12 of these. Alright, let's go to the next one. Let's see. Go here. Okay, Exhausting Harp. I remember seeing this in the YouTube video for, Hero Wars Dominion era. Enemy skill. Exhausting Harp plays the innovating motif, inflicting an effective that drains heroes' main stats until they reach 0. Okay, that sounds dangerous, but it's only 27k, almost 28k. And with our team, it's going to be, we're so far outclassing them. See, we're like 10 times stronger. So we'll go ahead and keep the same team. I really didn't want to use the other team because it's just way too strong to even put in there. So Switching to the astral world again. As you see, just a few hits and we've already gone down. But as we move on and progress, I know they'll get stronger because this is level 65. I bet at 130, you know, the teams that I already have and what I don't have, I'm gonna be hurting, to be honest with you. So now I'm really gonna have to focus on getting some of my some of the characters that I don't use. I'm gonna have to really start working on them. Okay, so there's a lot of damage here. That's good. Okay, not too much. It's not like they're not really giving you a lot here, but it is a lower level, so maybe the higher levels you get a little bit more. Let's see what this one is. Okay, Ether Ghost, however you want to say it, however you're supposed to say it. 43k, okay, stronger. And go to the shop. There's no buffs, so I'm gonna wait till the end to go to the shop to see what's in there. I'm not gonna go over everything. I mean, you can do that on your own, but I will just get, you know, a refresher on what's actually in there and how, you know, in the future we'll go about developing the Guardians and what buffs we should put for them. But it's not gonna be an overnight thing. It gets me back into doing the guild raid. I did slack off on guild raids on some of the videos that I've done just because it became so monotonous. But now that there's been a change to it, I can actually get back and do some more guild raids videos. And it's not like, okay, one team's breaking the bank. I hope it's more, you know, different characters can do different things. The Guardians, it's more balanced. You know, it's not one team do so well and then the rest of the teams you make are just, you know, insignificant. That was the only thing I didn't like about the old guild raids with, you know, Osh. You just make your Osh team or Stone Cold team and then get so many points. And then after that, you know, you just throw all these other teams together and they're, you know, not even doing half the amount of damage. That was depressing, but I think that's probably one of the fixes. At least, you know, I can dream that that probably is. Thundering Horn. Okay. 36k. Cool graphics. Not bad. What is this? The Thundering Horn plays the deafening motif, inflicting stun and damage over time on the three closest heroes. Alright, so three closest, you're looking at your tanks, your warriors, your maybe marksmen, okay. But tanks, warriors. But as for me, you know, I got support mage, healer, mage. And maybe you're not even gonna be using tanks. I don't know how tanks gonna play when it comes to the boss. For the minions, it seems like it's okay. But for the boss, well, I don't want to speculate too much, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Audio again, automatic. I say audio for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's just stuck in my head. I think automobile every time I say auto though. I guess automatic don't work. It's not the first thing that comes to mind. It's more like automobile. And I haven't, you know, actually spoken in a while, so I don't know, you know, if you're gonna be able to hear it too good. I went live, so I don't know. We'll just look. I'll look at the video and see what I need to do and what I need to improve. But my internet connection is not too bad. I guess this is probably the time I need to actually do the videos because I got a better connection. It's either I do them early in the morning or later on in the day. I have a better quality. But I guess when everybody's playing, my my quality is not so great. But maybe I think my quality is great now, and no, maybe it's not. But here we go. We got two teams. Okay, I got this first team. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put Martha in there. Oh, what am I thinking? Let me get rid of these. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna do these three. They work well together. And then I'm just gonna pick two different ones, two lower ones, that I normally wouldn't even consider doing. Just to, different. Try something different out. Alright, so what's this? Okay, actually I guess figuring out the pets. Well, one thing I do hope is maybe get a couple new pets. Because if it's gonna be switched up like this, I just don't see how I'm gonna be able to balance it out. Cause it's different. Let me see. See, all of these already used already, and then I don't have Vex. We're looking at when you're looking at Vex and Mara, looking at something else. Let me see. I know this is physical. That tank. Let me go down a little bit. You know what? Let's throw Jet in here. Oh, okay, there we go. So Jet's able to use Kane. I never really even realized that. So I'm learning some different stuff. So it's good they did this. Actually look at some other things. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I don't use her that much. Amara. Okay, it's overpowered 61k, and this one's 283k. So this team is stronger than my other team. Let's go. Let's go and see. I think I'll just stick with these two. I don't want to be making a bunch of changes for this one. I play around with it next week. We'll just be able to play around with it, and then also, I'll be able to compare notes to other people. That's what I do. Compare notes, see what's working, what's not working. And some of the better players, they find, trends and analysis faster than myself. So, you know, sometimes what they say works for me and sometimes it doesn't. So I'll be able to, trial and error. And then, bring back some feedback too. And let me know your thoughts about what's going on. We'll give it some time. I don't foresee this happening overnight. That's for sure. Okay, so that one went. I got four more to go. I'll go with this. I'm gonna keep the same teams. They're a little bit stronger, but in the scheme of things, not really. And I'll see how I can use all 10 pets too for my teams. Maybe I just will. When it said physical, maybe when it goes back from, maybe it's a back and forth. Like I'm thinking in reality, the physicals work, but once it goes to the astral plane, it's not gonna work. So you still need both, both physical and magic. Like I said, this is all speculation. I'll definitely have to see tomorrow. I'm gonna play around with it. I think I'll probably play around with it on some of my other accounts. See how that works. Or some of the other servers that I'm on, and see how that works. And before I go in, that way I can share some of my thoughts with you about what was working and what wasn't working, and and why I believe or I think that these things did or did not work. Yeah, I just sped it up. Let's get it done with. Because it's just two of them, so it takes a little bit longer. So speed them up. With just one, I was able to look at with two. Just gonna cut down some of the time. I'm not trying to be on here forever today. I really wanted to keep this, 30 minutes or less. Okay, now we have three, so I know I'm super strong, so I know it's not going to be a problem. But actually getting the teams that are going with it, it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's a mystery. I don't. Okay, no buffs. Let's start. Okay, for the third team, so I got this. Okay. I already got these in. You know what? I'm just gonna. This is like this is like physical central here. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna stick that, and let me see. I can go get a lower one. That's Let me see what I want to get from here. See, I got tank, warrior, then healer. No, I really don't. Here we go. Soldering. Come on, let's go. Let's see. Let's see how this works out. Still strong though. I guess it's a good thing for the future that they're strong. But right now it's like I can't really tell too much of what's dealing what. But in time we will. In time we will. We'll be able to see a lot of different things. I am happy though, or pleased that there's a change up for this. Okay, now it's lagging on me a little bit. I mean, as soon as I said it, it switched over, but it hesitated. I think it buffed out a little bit. But now this gives me a sight. I don't know. It's good. I can't even see the difference of what's going on. Maybe it's going too fast. This is the last one. Maybe I'll let it go slow since it's a newer team. I really didn't get to see what the. Well, nah, it's kind of like the same old team I had. I just switched out one. Instead of having Celeste, maybe I could even. I think I can even just put Celeste back in. But Celeste is stronger. So for this, it's not bad. Let me see what this one is. 3, no buffs. You know what? Let me see if I did use Celeste. No, I didn't use her. I know we put Dorian. I'm gonna put Celeste back in here. There we go. Raised it up 20K more, but it's really not gonna make a difference since it's already 300K. My teams are not even the strongest I've seen, or so they must, going through and just hitting them once, bam, and it's over. There, that. This is last two. Second. There we go. Yeah, just play around with it, see what's going on. If you got some tips or advice, leave them in the comments section. I appreciate it. There we go. Yeah, not too much, but it'll do for now. Alright, so all those done. I got 150. Do Astro ticket. Let's go to the shop. Alright, so you can You can buy some of this stuff. Power Unleashed, Keepers of Balance, Total Annihilation, Mischievous Team, Sparkling Mood. What's this? Oh, Pet Power, Hands Orchestra takes 5% more. When stepping in the material world. Okay, so the material world, that's where I was getting confused. So I'm thinking material world, physical attacks probably do work. It's just when it goes to the astral world, I think magic is only going to work. So this way you have a balance between, your physical attacks and your magic attacks. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Because it would kind of just suck if only magic worked. Because then some heroes would be just useless. Because it said immune. I do remember, I do recall it, the saying, Maestro was immune. So let me see. I'm just going to pick the top three. I'm not going to try to claim I know what's best. I'm just picking the top three on this, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let me see. Initial healing reduction of Requiem is 5% weaker. Harbinger's barrier takes 2 seconds longer to reach full efficiency. When stepping between worlds, all incoming damage to heroes is reduced by 10% for 5 seconds. Alright, I mean, I got three things. I picked those three. I'm not missing out on anything. I'm not going to harp on it. And once I, understand this a little bit more, then I'll probably get some of these. But right now, I do got enough to get something. Right now, I just want to see what it is. And it's so low, so I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. But when it gets higher up, I think it will. Let me see. Okay, don't get stuck. Come on, go through. That's going to really, really annoy me if this thing is just taking forever and got stuck right here. It's already taking forever to go, which irritates me. Like, come on, man, really? That's ridiculous. Man, oh man, look at this. You can make it. You can do it. Okay. All right. So here we got the boss, 65, 14 mil. Okay. So I hope it's not gonna go to this one. I hope it's gonna keep going up, and this one, Phantom Orchestra gets stronger and stronger. That's what I hope. So we'll find out.